The developers of Throne of Liberty have finally done it. They've actually gone and addressed some of the more serious issues this game has. We just had Tico talks for June 2025, and this is the exciting news we've been given. He announced they'll be significantly improving the FPS that you should be getting in many areas of the new Talandre expansion. Additionally, they'll be adding a limited time 6v6 arena mode. However, it will still have the regular limitation of just one wand and one sword and shield. Not exactly the most representative then of a standard 6-group PvP setup. Right now, I believe it is still pretty much 2 healers, 2 tanks, and 2 damage dealers, potentially ditching that second tank. And with this arena restriction, well, you can only have 1 healer and 1 tank maximum. And if you have a Templar, well, you're left with 5 damage dealers. They did announce it will also be coming with a solo, a party, a normal, and a ranked mode, just like we have with our regular arenas right now. This will begin when our current season ends, which will be June the 26th. Then he announced Ascended Archboss weapons. This is going to give the opportunity for guilds to partake in more open world PvP against those Archbosses and other guilds. Now, in terms of the new loot they'll be dropping, it will apparently be materials to upgrade Tevent and Belandir weapons. We'll have to see to what grade, potentially just giving them a few more attributes to put them more in line with tier 2 Archboss weapons. I'm not sure. But we will be getting the new raid on June the 26th as well, which should bring a whole new tier of gear getting legendary, or as they put it, unique, allowing you to extract the skill bonus of a weapon and then put it on your new legendary weapon, thus giving you a ton of flexibility of what actual bonus you gain on your weapon. Just be aware it will only be tier 2 weapons and supposedly tier 1 Archboss weapons, not your tier 1 standard weapons. And yes, there will be the restriction of dagger bonuses will only work with other daggers. And you should be able to customize the stats you get on these weapons as well, meaning you should be able to choose, do I want dexterity, do I want wisdom, do I want strength, do I want fortitude? But he did announce more details on that later. And finally, they will indeed be buffing the Longbow and nerfing some of the high-performing spear and dagger skills. If you haven't been noticing, yes, dagger has been very dominant in PvP, honestly for a very long time. It has just been that staple support weapon for any melee damage user, and then spear dropped, and yes, spear dagger just became super powerful. Lately, you can use also spear and greatsword for high effect. So they will be addressing that finally after such a long time and nerfing those supposedly a bit more. They did nerf with the launch and release of Talandre the spear a bit, but all the mastery changes and the increase to the sheer power didn't really see much of a loss in the damage output. But yes, that's ultimately it for Tico Talks June 2025. Again, the new raid coming June the 26th with normal difficulty at 5k CP. And again, there will be no Korean first. As you saw with the previous dungeon, the Korean version got that dungeon a day earlier. And so even by the time the dungeon came to global, all the mechanics were known already. The last thing was the community question, which seems a bit of a joke because so many people have been asking for Battlegrounds. They should seriously know that by now. And all they're really delivering on is a 6v6 arena mode. At least it's a start. And yes, they're also giving now 4 total PvP open world boss fights per week versus just 2. Again, with those Ascended Archbosses. So they are at least taking one step forward, acknowledging at least what the player base wants, and then making small steps towards improving it. So thanks for watching. A special thank you to the support of my channel members, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.